Okay, let's take a look at this simple script to generate some exercises in HTML, but using Python to make it more easy, more fun. So let's check the code here, and we're using a collaboratory app here by Google that lets you use a Python notebook. And okay, and you see this notebook is just Python running into a browser, so it's very convenient, it's very used all over the world to use Python in a very easy way. And let's see what this code does. So we got a couple of functions here, and there is conto and pulsante di verifica, and what will this make? This code will generate an HTML code that you can see here, and that will bring these tables here with input text. And this is something that you do in counting when you want to get what you are doing with the operation in your enterprise, and you want to see if you have credits with clients, and if you have money, cash money, and liquid money in your company, or you have money in the bank, etc., or you are accounting. And so this is just to teach how the accountability works, to take in account what's happening, and how many debts you have, how much money do you get, and what did you buy and you spend, and what did you earn selling your products, to see if you have how your company is going, so your activity is going. So this is what this will do. And as you know, for each operation you will have to write the amount of some values, economic or financial values, into your business. You will have to check one on the left, and the same amount will go in the right, maybe in more than one account. And as you can see here, we got 275 on the left and 275 on the right for this operation here, that is a selling. And you get also here 275 on the left and 275 on the right for this other operation, that is when the client pays you and you get the money in the bank. So this just to let you know some very basic stuff about accounting. And at the end, if you press this button, it will say write here. This is in Italian. For write, if I go wrong here and I make a mistake, for example, it will say that it's wrong. And okay, this is what it generates, and it makes your students to exercise themselves and learn these rules of this method to take your accounting. And okay, let's see how this works. Instead of doing all these tables to make this exercise, we wanted to make it easier to be generated by most of the code to be generated by Python. So let's see how this works. To generate these accounts, single accounts, we got this function here that is called conto, that means account in Italian. And so it just takes into these multi-line strings the A table, and it will automatically generate a different ID for each account, and this is the title of the account. For example, this one has credits towards clients. This is instead VAT at debt. This is what in Europe we pay for each operation, selling operation. And where there is an invoice, there is also the VAT as a something to an income to pay to your state. And so we got the title, and then we got these two input text, where you have something there. If you have a credit, you put it in here, and when they pay the debit, you write the same amount in here. So now at this moment you have a credit of 275, and as 25 is an income, you own this to your state. You have to give it to your state, so it's also a debt. The client has to give it to you, but you have to give it to the state. And what is the difference here? 250, it's your earning, so you don't earn all the price plus VAT, but you earn just the price without VAT. So 250 is what you earned, because this amount 25 you just get it from the clients and will give it to as an income. So you don't, it's not a cost, but it's not an earning. Okay, and because these 25 euros are on the clients, they have to pay it. You just take them and give them to the state. So when you make, okay, in this table we got this title and two entry text here. At the end of the account, you will have a button to verify if you have done all your operation right. So this button hits here, and it will generate the code to check in all the values here that are right. You can have it multiple of this. You can, this will add, let me see if you can have every number, yeah, every number of accounts. So this little function here just lets you simplify the HTML tags here. If you pass, for example, P and the text like hello, this will be in a paragraph. If you pass H1 and hello, this will be a title, etc. So it's just a simple function that simplify you the creation of your I don't know if I've used it somewhere, but in any case you could use this, but I don't know if I use it then or are left unused. So we got some variables here that will be needed maybe or not. Someone of them maybe not. Okay, because I changed the codes and maybe something has been left apart. So for the first exercise, so we got two exercises in here. As you can see here, we got exercise 2. So for the first exercise, there is a little different rule than the following. And so you got here exercise number 1. We got the what you get to do here, what is the operation like, and then you have, for example, here exercise 1. Okay, so if I run this, and you will see that we'll change to exercise 1, and Then when you change something, you get to go in here, copy this and paste it in here. Then run this. Okay, when you paste this code here, you get to do another thing that I haven't done. And here you got to do a percentage HTML, so that this notebook knows that this is HTML code and will render it. So there it is. Now we have exercise 1 here. Let's change it. Okay. So that's what you have to do if you want to change something in here. You have to get this code, paste it in here. Remember to put this at the beginning, and then run this, and you will check out the HTML code right into the notebook. So what else? Okay, this is the exercise 1. If you see here the text with what you have to do, the exercise 1 writing here, and then you have your accounts. So you have account number 1, it's credit towards clients, and you have the right answer, it's on the left. Debt for VAT, it's on the right, and product, sold product here, I think we can translate it like this in English, not very sure because I do this in Italian usually, and so we get on the right and that's what we have here. Okay, and so we have this. These are the 3 first accounts of the first exercise. So each exercise here. Okay. Now, this is the first operation. This is an invoice, a selling invoice. So, and this is how you make it. So you can then add also other exercises in the same place. You can stop here if you want, but you can also add something here. We have added the operation where the client pays you. So we want to add another exercise. So this is the dopo testo here. We could have called it also something different, and we could have called this one following exercises, for example. So that it's more intuitive what this is. Okay, and we have the text that will appear. There is this one. Exercise 2 will be generated automatically, and then we have the 2 accounts. Denaro in cassa is cash and credits towards clients here with the resolution in the right places. And so here they are. And when you finish putting the exercises, you just call here pulsante di verifica, that it's this last button here, generated by this function up here, and so it will check out all the all the input text if got the right value, so if you have done right or wrong, and then it will print all the text here that contains the HTML to do the exercise. So that's all, and we'll generate this. So you copy this into this cell here. Once you've done, because you can change and create all the account that you want, just changing this and this. These are the parts that you want to change. This one and this one. You want to change the operation here. The operation here, put every account that you want, and you will generate this exercise. Then you can copy this, save it as an HTML. Here you just can try if everything works. You copy as an HTML and put it on in the web or on a local machine, a local browser to make this exercise. So you'll check the answer, and if you don't have written or the right numbers in the right place, it will say that it's wrong. If it's right, it will say that it's right. So basically that's everything about this simple script that is, I think, useful if you want to do exercises like this. And you can do exercises for all the kind of operation that happens to happen into an enterprise. Thank you, and see you next time.